Now guys, before we get into this video, as you can see, I did change my name to Jar of Soul, which is basically a reference to the Jar of Heart song by I think Christina Perry, but I'm not sure about that. And I'm not sure whether I'm keeping it yet. My previous name was Stockheart Soul. I might be changing it back, but that's just something I'll have to decide in 28 days, I guess. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Alright, so what's going on guys, so and welcome to this video. This video is gonna be a fight killing guide for, I guess, high levels, but I will tell you guys some possible downgrades to the equipment I use. So basically what I use is, if we go over here, wait, why the fuck does this not work? There we go. My loadout, I do use full Virtus with Virtus 1 and Book. You could probably downgrade to Subjugation with either Aram's 1 and Book or 1 of Tragedy or Elbow 1 and Orb. That's the lowest I would go, or of course a Chaotic Staff would do. And I do use the Tok also for the 10% extra damage, a Arcane Stream Necklace or Herblore Cape because I always lose my God Cape, a Vampirism Scrimshaw just for healing, and I advise the Scrimshaw of the Elements, but the Scrimshaw of the Elements at the moment not buying for 1.5 mil, so I'm just using a Sign of Life in case I screw up. So in my inventory I do have 2 overloads, and I actually advise you guys to have at least I think it's 92 Herblore to be able to make the extreme magic, because we'll be doing magic. 1 adrenaline pot for horror and sometimes jets, not sure about that. I don't really use it on jets, but just if I feel like it. I have about 8 prayer potions, and I have a full set of Mage obsidian armor, which I equip on the Deal Wave and when I'm doing jets. Jets is because if I accidentally screw up on a prayer switch, then the damage will be halved. And with Deal Waves it's just so much easier to do it like this, because then the deals do hit for like 1.2Ks, but then they will only hit for 600s. Then I have 6 rock deals, a unicorn pouch. This will actually be an empty spot, but I have not just summoned my unicorn just yet. 200 healing armor scrolls, a rune pickaxe for the deals, some fire surge spells, runes thingies, and yeah, that's basically it. So we are gonna get right into the kiln, so I'll resume when I'm actually in the kiln. Right, so to actually start the kiln you do have to have completed the Elder Kiln quest and actually have done offer the fire cape. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to overload, activate your aura, activate soul split, and then the first wave you'll just be standing here. Make sure you have your spell set, and let's go. Alright, so at first there will just be some meleeers spawned and some rangers, and yeah, that's basically what all that spawns. So you just kill those off, they're not too hard to kill, and then once you've killed those, you just continue standing here until wave I think wave 5. In wave 5 you move a little south, because there is a deal and you don't not want that on you while you're killing these ones. So as you can see I'm getting hit a little, but with soul split I just stay at okay health, so that's not much of an issue. And if you need a heal you just use healing aura, you get healed for 800. Alright, so that's the end of wave 1. An invulnerability crystal will spawn in the middle. Be sure to pick that up, it's very useful for the Deal Wave and for the double jets. So make sure you save your adrenaline, and then wave 2 will happen. Alright. On wave 2 there will be again some rangers and some meleeers. Oh, don't walk, attack them. You just kill them all off. do. And what I'll do from now on is I'll pause the waves, like, and when something changes or you need to do something, I'll resume and tell you guys what to do. Right, so at the end of wave 3, a restoration crystal will spawn in the middle. You could go and pick that up. It's really nice to use if you are running out of prayer points and stuff. So that's basically what I do. And I have actually decided to switch to the obsidian armor just because I like to get hit less and be better on HP. Alright, so at around about the end of wave 4, your overload should have run out. So you're gonna take a new overload and be sure to stay high in prayer. You just use some super restores to get back up to your prayer. Right, so now it's wave 5. You're gonna want to run a little south because in this area up north a deal will spawn and you do not want that on you while you're doing the rest of the wave. Right, so on wave 5 you basically kill this one first. Well, that's what I do, this side, because that's the one that spawns close to you. Right, then you kill the one behind that. Try to get a bleed on it to increase damage. And as you can see, I'm getting hit a lot less in the obsidian armor. So I actually advise to just use the obsidian armor so you get hit less, and you can also take some more food if you think you need to. Right, so once you've killed the one in the middle, the Xil, or whatever it's called, you're gonna want to kill ones up here. There's only one over here. Right, so that one is dead. Now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to run up north. You're gonna use anticipate, and there will be a deal over here. You're gonna want to attack the deal once, then run a little south of this block. The deal should come over here and should be safe spotted. If it loses attention, just attack it again. Right, you're gonna want to walk over here so it's safe spotted. You're gonna want to equip your pickaxe, hit it once, run back. Hit it once, run back. See, there we go. I just got hit, but it was only 600 because I had the obsidian armor. So you're gonna want to keep on doing this until it armor breaks, and the armor breaks because you use a pickaxe. If you do not use a pickaxe, the armor will not break. So the armor is just broken. You should have, you could have turned off your soul split while you were doing this, but just turn it back on now if you've turned it off, and kill the deal. So now a magic crystal will spawn in the middle. Just use up one of your super restores. You will need to do that anyway. You're gonna want to turn off soul split to save prayer. Pick up the magic crystal. It's very useful because it boosts your magic up to level 148 if you're 99. Alright, so now there's another wave of a lot of rangers, and the mages are starting to spawn now as well. So you just kill them. Kill the rangers first because those hit you the most. Right, so that's the end of wave 6, I think. Yeah, it is. It should be actually. So you're gonna want to use anticipate, turn off soul split to save prayers. There we go, wave 7. At the end of this wave, a ranged crystal will spawn. This will not be useful because we're not using ranged, so do not bother picking that up. Right, so that's the end of wave 7. The ranged crystal has spawned, and a crystal actually spawns at the end of every uneven wave, so just turn off soul split now. and try to save your adrenaline. Your overload is worn off because the deal a deal takes a little longer. So re-overload, turn soul split back on, and just attack the mage. The mage is weak to rage, but for some reason it's just magic escape over here. So you can just kill the mage with magic, and it will just die very quickly. Right, so that's the end of this wave. Just save your adrenaline again. Use a super restore if you need to. Right, wave 9. At the end of this wave, a strength crystal will spawn. Do not bother picking it up because we do not need it. Right, turn soul split back on. Attack this ranger over here. This will be a wave of a lot of rangers. So if you're using mage, you will obviously get hit a little more. But if you just have vampirism and soul split, you will heal everything back up. Right, now this is gonna be wave 10. Do not bother picking up the strength crystal that's here now. Alright, wave 10. The first jet will spawn right in the southwest corner. Be sure to stand somewhere on this side so the jet will not attack you. Kill this one first. There will only be one ranger and one jet. Be sure to stay at high prayer. Alright, now that one is dead. You're gonna wanna turn off soul split and turn on protect from magic because that's the attack jet used the most. Right, this is a ranged attack, so switch accordingly and just kill the jet. It's very easy to kill. And it does not have any healers such as in the fight case, so it's basically a 3-hit. Right, pray magic. See, there we go, jet is dead. Turn off magic prayer, and that's the end of wave 10. Now after this wave, the area will become a little smaller. There will still be an L-shaped rock, but you'll be able to stand around that area again. Right, once you get out of the cutscene, use anticipate as quickly as possible to save your adrenaline. Right. Turn soul split back on and stand over here. At the end of wave 11, a constitution crystal will spawn in the middle. This constitution crystal is pretty useful because it boosts your HP level, or the amount of HP you can have, by 50% for 3.5 minutes. So if you do have Furtus on you, you could go ahead and equip Furtus and then use the crystal because you'll have a lot of HP. And the constitution crystal boost also works with the Ceradon Bruise and the Unicorstellan healing aura scrolls. So that's really useful, so you get healed more. And please note that once the crystal wears off after 3.5 minutes, the player will be healed to full, so you do not really have to watch your HP as much as at other times, because at the end of 3.5 minutes you get healed to full. Right, turn off soul split and go ahead and use super restore flask. Then move it, pick up the constitution crystal. Be sure to save your adrenaline. Right, overload again. Alright, that's the end of wave 12. After wave 13, the invulnerability crystal will spawn in the middle. Go ahead and pick that up because you already have one in your inventory and they stack, so you might as well pick it up. So use freedom. There we go. A big mage will spawn. I sometimes use debilitate on it just because it hits for like 1.3k and you get hit for less. Right, pick up the invulnerability crystal. As you can see, this one will stack on top of the one that you have already. Save your adrenaline for wave 14. Another big mage will spawn, two of them actually, and some smaller mages, so go ahead and kill the big ones first, and then kill the small ones. Right, so this is gonna be wave 15. Be sure to have your prayer on. Use soul split at all times, and after this wave a restoration crystal will spawn in the middle. Go ahead and pick it up because it stacks, and if you use a restoration crystal it will restore all your prayer and your health. So if you do not want to use any food, or if you're low on food, these are the things to use. Right, pick up the restoration crystal, use anticipate to save your adrenaline. Now we're on wave 16, and we're actually already pretty close to being halfway through the kiln. So as you can see, it's quite easy, and the waves will only be getting faster apart from the deal wave, which is at wave 28. Right, at the end of wave 16, your overload should have worn off, or is about to wear off, so be sure to take a new one. Your prayer will probably be low as well, so take a sip of prayer and then get ready for wave 17. On wave 17, the first melee will spawn. It's gonna be a Tokhar, white teammate, cut or something like that, so you can heal quite nice of those because they're meleeers and they're weak to mage. So you can see, you just use wildfire, and there we go, it's already dead. At the end of wave 17, a magic crystal will spawn in the middle. Go ahead and pick it up because you'll use it if you want to get some quicker kills. I do not advise using it on a deal wave because deals are pretty easy to kill, and your level of magic does not increase the amount or decrease the amount of time that it takes to break the armor of the deal. Make sure that by now you have not eaten any food yet. At max you can have used like 2 or 3 healing aura scrolls and maybe 1 rocked over inventory space, but that's about it. Alright, at this wave, there's gonna be 2 rangers, 1 melee, and 2 mages. I tend to stand like here, so the other mage doesn't attack me. I don't know really why, it just gives me a better feeling to have to look at my prayer list or my HP. This is the end of the wave 18. In the next wave, at the end of that wave, there will be a ranged crystal spawning in the middle. Do not bother picking it up because we won't be using it. Get your prayer up, and in this wave, wave 19, there will be 8 Dokhar May, which are the low level mages, and 1 Dill. You're gonna want to stay around this side because the Dill will spawn in the far northeast corner, so be sure to stay over here so the mage will just come to you and you do not have to go towards the Dill. If you do have the Dill come up on your screen, don't worry, it's so far that it probably won't even see you, let alone get aggressive towards you. So now all the mages are dead. You're gonna want to turn off Soul Split to get your prayer back up, use anticipation, and attack the Dill once so it stays aggressive on you. Equip your pickaxe to stand on the west side of the southern side of the middle rock, just so it stays spotted and you can to the pickaxe thingy quickly and safely. Right, there we go, that's the end of its armor. So you're gonna want to turn back on Soul Split if you're low on HP, or if you're not full HP, you can just heal now. Right, now it's gonna be wave 20. On wave 20 there will be a jet, stand on the northern side of the rock on the east side. Alright, so re-overload, that should be the first flask of overload you use up, so now if you have 1 more inventory space for potential crystals. Right, so that's 1 jet. If it attacks you, turn on prayer, which of the attacks it used, and as you can see right there, I did get hit, so I'm gonna use my thingy, my unicorn, and heal a little. Now we're gonna want to attack the jet. Make sure you do not get into melee distance and just kill it quickly. Alright, that's the end of jet. Turn on Soul Split and kill the mage. Alright, from now on you will be at the northern side of this rock because the island will become a little smaller, and it actually happens after every single jet kill. So just to tell you guys that you will have to be aware of that. Alright, so there's gonna be a cutscene. I tend to escape out of it because it goes quicker, it skips the cutscene and you lose less adrenaline. Alright, get to the north side of the rock. Stall your adrenaline, use your unicorn to heal back up to full. Get your prayer back up. Alright, phrase Soul Split. This is gonna be a wave of a lot of meteors. So what I tend to do is I tend to stand here, make sure I have a threshold available. Wait till they come all around me. Right, like that. Now you use Detonate. Detonate is an ability which hits all targets around you, or most of them, and after 12 seconds those green arrows will appear. You hit Detonate again, and as you can see, it did mad amount of damage and it killed off most of them, and at least half killed the other ones, and now it's really easy to finish this wave. It also gives a very nice Soul Split heal. Right, at the end of this wave your strength crystal will spawn, do not worry about picking that up. Right, get north of the obstacle again, turn off your prayer and use resonance, anticipate. Right, wave 22, there will be two hers to get to one mica, so it's gonna be a little of all. These get are actually the Tokar champions in the fight cauldron, which is actually where you get the obsidian armor from, and then one mecha, which is melee actually, so it's actually just one combat stun. Right, so that's the end of wave 22. Do the usual for keeping adrenaline stalling thing and get ready for wave 23. That's gonna be a melee prey if you do not have soul split, but be sure to pick up the constitution crystal that spawns at the end just for the extra bonus XP. Alright, pick up the constitution crystal, save your prey and adrenaline, and walk back north. It's gonna be wave 24, which is gonna be either range or melee prayer if you do not, of course, have soul split, but I advise you guys to do get soul split to be able to do this for money. Right, so at the end of this wave, or like 45% or 75% into this wave, your overload will probably wear off, so be sure to take a new sip of your overload. Right, end of the wave, re-overload, and get ready for wave 23, I think, or 20. No, I think it's gonna be the wave 25. See? Yeah, there we go, wave 25. At the end of this wave, a invulnerability crystal will spawn in the middle. Be sure to pick that up because it's very useful if you mess up on the deal wave. Use sacrifice as often as possible, by the way, to just get some nice heals. If you use it at the end at a point which it kills the target, it will heal 100% of the damage you did. Otherwise, it will heal 50%. Pick up the invulnerability crystal. We're about to start wave 26, which is actually the 10 but last wave, so we're getting quite close to finishing the fight game. Alright, turn back on prayer and kill the big mage here first. The big mage is dead, then kill the ranger because he does a lot of damage. Right, if you stand here, you can attack this melee because the other melee will be safe spotted there just to save you some HP. Right, attack the melee now. Use wildfire to kill it. Then attack the major. Use concentrated blast, which will take it down quite fast. One more basic after that and it's dead. Alright, now it's gonna be wave 27. At the end of this wave, a restoration crystal will spawn. Pick it up. Right, now before you get into wave 28, you might want to listen to what I say now, because wave 28 is the deal wave. 8 deals will spawn in that wave. No, excuse me, 7. It will be 8 throughout the full kiln, and 1 Tokhar gets Zack, which is the giant mage. Alright, so you're gonna wanna pick up the restoration crystal after the skill. and as soon as the next wave starts, wait like 1 second, then use your invulnerability crystal. Right, that's the end of wave 27. Turn off your prayer, pick up the restoration crystal, and walk north. You're gonna want to stay north, then face the northeast corner. This is very important. Right, as soon as you see the next deal spawn, go ahead, use invulnerability, turn soul split back on, and walk towards here once the deal is like adjacent to it. Attack it once the deal that's gonna be next to it gets sack is gonna lose attention to you in like 1 second, so you have to re-lure that after. Now it's very important to keep this lured, otherwise it'll just hit you for a lot. Right, Mage. As you can see, there's just a deal wandering around. Alright, now kill the big mage. The deal might come over here and get attention on you, but that's actually quite good because that saves you some time from actually walking there. Alright, attack the deal. Walk back, attack the deal again because it very quickly loses attention. Keep on attacking it to keep it lured. Right, now it's moonwalking. It's quite shit if it does that, but if it does actually moonwalk all the way back, you can go ahead and just use invulnerability crystal, attack it, and take down its armor. Alright, that's the end of his armor. Walk back and mage it. Kill it quickly. It will start moonwalking, so be sure to kill it before it goes away and you get too close to the other deals. Right, there's another deal. Don't kill that one yet. Alright, now you're gonna want to go here, walk to this rock, and try to lure these ones like to be in a row. Be sure to keep your adrenaline. Right, now walk here, attack the deal once, walk back. Now it's lured behind that rock. You can just keep on doing this until the armor is dead. Overloads are not too important during this part of the kiln because it's not as much as DPS as it is just getting down the deals. Alright, the armor is dead. Turn on soul split to heal off the deal. I actually got hit quite a few times, so I'm using my unicorn to heal back up. Right, now be sure to attack the deal once so it keeps interest on you. Attack the deal with your pickaxe, take down its armor quickly as possible. I'm not sure whether it matters if you use a dragon pickaxe or a rune pickaxe to determine the speed of the armor going down, but if you have a dragon pickaxe, just use it just for the sake of it, and maybe it even works. Alright, that deal is dead. Now walk to the middle rock. There will be 2 more deals here. Attack this deal once and then walk to the north side of this rock. Make sure it lured behind that piece. Right, attack the deal once, step away, attack it, and the other deal will automatically come towards you. Make sure you do not walk so far that the other deal gets on you. Right, use wildfire to kill this deal quickly. Right, heal back up with your unicorn. Right, equip your pickaxe again, attack this deal once, walk back. Make sure that before you walk back, your pickaxe has hit the deal once. Right, that's the end of the deal's armor. Attack the deal, use soul split if you want to heal up. Right, that's the end of the deal wave. This is probably considered the hardest wave in the kiln, so after this it will just become easier. Right, re-overload again, save your adrenaline. It's gonna be wave 29. At the end of wave 29, a magic crystal will spawn in the middle, so go ahead and pick this up. this is gonna be a wave of all meleeers, so you will not take too much damage. And as you can see, it's actually quite a few meleeers, so just make the use of it and heal. If you stand like this, there will not be any meleeers able to hit you after you kill the two north ones, so that's gonna be quite good. Right, after this wave it's gonna be one more jet, so you're gonna want to stand in the mid rock north face on the east side. Alright, pick up the magic crystal, turn off prayer, and stand here and face the east side. Right, there we go, that's a jet spawn. It might hit you in the beginning, so be sure to pray accordingly. Walk a little over here to be sure it doesn't hit you again. Right, turn on soul split and heal off the meleeers. Kill the two north meleeers first and then get to the jet. Right, now turn on magic prayer because that's the most common attack jet uses, but be sure to still pray accordingly because it might start with a range attack. Kill the jet as quickly as possible. Concentrated blast and wildfire does help you doing this. Right, that's the end of the jet. Turn back on soul split and kill the meleeer. Now after this the island will become smaller again, but you will still stay at the north side of the rock. Escape out of the cutscene and use anticipate. Alright, walk to the north side. This is gonna be wave 31. A ranged crystal will spawn, do not bother picking it up. Alright, this is gonna be 4 Tokar seals. These are the big rangers. Kill them quickly. Wave 32. 4 Tokar Goy will spawn. These are the big meleeers. Alright. Save your adrenaline once again. And now you're gonna get close to wave 34 where there will be another jet, and then in the waves after that, the 2 waves after that, there will be a total of 4 jets. So get ready for that. If you want to be sure what to do, pause at either this part and just watch what I say, or pause at after every single jet kill, because you can actually lobby at the end of a wave and then you'll just start again at the wave where you ended. You can do this however many times you want. Right, so now it's gonna be wave 33. A strength crystal will spawn, do not bother picking it up. Alright, there's gonna be 4 high level mages, just kill them, they're not too strong. Right, so for wave 34 there will be 1 jet and some other ones. Don't bother with the jet until you have killed all the other creatures, or at least 1 remaining depending on the way of safe spotting. Well, lobby after this wave if you want to be sure what to do. Alright, wave 34. Stand on the north side of the rock and face the actual east side of the rock. Right, a cutscene will appear first. It says it will just start like the real challenge, and that's basically all those jets, but it's not really a challenge, they're quite easy. Escape out of the cutscene. Go ahead and use anticipate and make your way to the east side real quickly. Right, wave 34. A jet will spawn in the southeast corner. Attack the melee first, kill it. I tend to pray magic at this point just in case the jet attacks me. Right, proceed to the jet. Walk this way, attack the jet once, make sure you don't get into melee distance. Actually fucked up a prayer here, but that's okay. Just eat up and then pray again. Right, there we go. Jet is dead. Use soul split to heal back up if you did actually get hit. Right, now wave 35, there will be another jet. Get to the middle of the rock, the south side, and face the west side. So like this. Turn on magic prayer just in case. After this wave, a constitution crystal will spawn. Be sure to pick it up just in case. Alright, there we go. There's a jet. Now there's gonna be a ranger and a major as well. Be sure that you pray accordingly, because the jet might actually attack you if you for some reason do not stand in the right position. Just kill the other ones first. The jet is not too much of a danger if you pray accordingly. There we go. Walk here, use magic prayer, and attack the jet. There we go. The jet is dead. Turn back on soul split and heal back to full. Right, there we go. Pick up the constitution crystal that will actually spawn. Right, now wave 36 is the double jet wave. Stand on the south side and face west of the middle rock. Oh fuck, I messed up. Right, well that's GG. Just make sure you try and pray accordingly and save spot them anyway. For some reason the thingy, oh, I was looking at the wrong part of the guide, but that's okay. Just stand on the north side actually, and doesn't matter in which point you stand as long as you stand on one of the sides to block the other jet. Right, that jet is done. Walk over here, stay out of melee distance, and attack the next jet. Right, jet is dead. This is gonna be basically the end of the kill. There's gonna be one more wave, which is actually the easiest wave. Har Aiken. Escape out of the cutscene to save your adrenaline because you might want to use it. Right, now Har Aiken will start spawning. There will be tentacles first. The tentacles do not hit you too much, so you can just get adrenaline off that. Har Aiken will spawn at one of these four sides. Try to stand a little in the middle so you can see all the sides. Keep attacking the tentacles and make sure you overload it for Har. Right there, Har's head. Use sunshine, use an adrenaline potion, and spam out your abilities. Get to a threshold, use wildfire first. This will take out a lot of damage. Use a magic crystal as well. As you can see, you will now be doing a lot of damage. And you'll probably get to about half health before it goes down again. Here we go, half health, it's going down again. Stand in your sunshine if you want to do more damage, but it doesn't really matter because the sunshine will be gone soon. Heartache can spawns up again. Use Sunshine again. You will not be able to use another Adrenaline Pop. That's okay. Use your Concentrated Blast on him. Make sure you're standing in your Sunshine and keep on attacking it. Use Wildfire as your first threshold. Right, use your threshold and Heartache will die. There we go. You have now officially completed the fight kiln. You can either get yourself a Dokharkal or a Uncut Onyx if you're doing it for money. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you found it instructive, be sure to leave the like and leave some comments if you have some tips on how I should actually improve the guide. And if there's gonna be a big update, I'll make a new guide towards the fight kiln. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.